And now just to show you guys how to properly do this, I'm actually picking up the hardest Kung Fu Master that I've faced so far. So he goes, he jumps off, and this is where we start off the combo. 4 into the C button, does maximum damage. Now using the bomb tactic, I'm gonna use my 2 button, there we go. I should actually get out at some point, so try to double back. Switch him out. Now I absolutely have no stuns beside my 4. Now this is scary as hell because this dude will block about everything that I possibly have. Now I'm waiting for a tech, so normally they start off with the normal button, then you just press your left mouse button once. Afterward they will always try and use the 2 button, so afterward you can instantly stun them. You'll see later on into the video as well. Alright, so going for the time bomb tech. Tried that, but these guys have inhuman block, it's just sickening. Should have timed my time bomb like ways and ways better, because otherwise I could have been using the days double. Here we go, got a tab. And put him into the time blocks. There we go. Tech chasing the dude. So here we go, 1, 2, and there we go. Perfectly chased down. Use my V button to get that extra damage in, and here I'm just trying to do something super stupid, but it works because Kung Fu Master usually just blocks once I'm in hide. Try to tech chase him, but a little late, still works. No cheat. And there we go, I finished my plate. So that was that. Kung Fu Master beat up. Really good. But yeah, this one was pretty hard, and the next one is even worse. Alright, just to show you guys something next. Alright, so let's start off with something that is quite easy, which is to me maximum damage. So Blade Master starts off with just a rush or something else. Press my C button. You could do it in a different sequence, and here's where you put the guy down into re-hiding into the time bomb tech. Now I should have used my bomb instead first, and I could have extended the combo with a double back into tab and whatever, as you've seen with the Kung Fu Master. Alright, so let's try out a neat skill that I've been working on that is good for extensions. So here goes. He hits me, X2, 1, we go into something. Now we switch him out. The bomb actually activates. Hey yo, what is up guys, this is your boy Twa here, and I thought to myself, maybe I should make a video on how to actually build your assassin for Tower of Infinity. So let me just get it popping. I'm doing this straight off the dome, so if I get stuff twisted, then by all means I'm sorry. Reset all the current things, let's go, all of it. Okay, so first off, necessary skills. We get this for obvious reasons, stealth. You need this for some extra stuff. This is optional. Let's say this is good too. I picked this one into that. I'm going to make that build the way I make them for maximum damage. Now this one is good. I don't like that one. I like this one. I like that one. Into the days. Hong decoy, obviously. God fucking skill. Alright, so I have 15 points left. Hong right mouse button. Now if you don't have all of the skills but you still want to do it, right, I'm going to show you all of the necessary skills, and the thing that may or may not be useful in all cases. Now this goes into the days, and now I have 5 skill points left still. And I know for a fact that I'm lacking some skills, but I'm not sure where, or I'm not sure what. Now I would say this would take everything out of the necessary skills, aside from maybe poison breath, into either choke bomb or something else. Now you have 2 points left. So currently I'm Hong Moon level 9, tops 50, and these are most of the necessary skills, and I'm going over them all together. So here goes. Your tab, you could get it into stage 2, but the thing is, up to like floor 50 I haven't seen anything that killed me with just a grab, so taking just 1 point seems just enough. Now for the combos and the extra time, webbing is king. Like, you don't want to use it all that often because it will lose out on time, obviously, but still I would say webbing is still a very good skill overall. Now the sidestep left, some people would say it's not necessary, but I like this against force masters and everything that is ranged, and in some cases I really tend to do like against kung fu masters and whatever. It just seems all that much easier. Now swift step, or the Shunpo into E, this one is great against force masters whatsoever. This is also not a total necessary skill, I just like it within combos. So if I don't have double back and I still want to switch people out, then Shunpo provides with a great utility of getting out of certain things, which is really great, so I would take it honestly. Now I'm going for the dark build in all cases, because this is the way to do maximum damage, because staying into hide is not an option on Tower of Infinity whatsoever. Now the Lotus Kick into the combos, into stuns, which is great. Now this can be used on several occasions, and I'm going to show you several things that you can do with the Lotus Kick in a bit. So this one is not optional, this is a necessity. You need the Fighting Spirit for extra damage. I like it. Once again, not necessary, so if you lack points but you still want to go high up, then you could actually lose out on the points. I would not suggest it though, because you will need a lot of damage to get high up in the ranks. Now choke bomb, this is an optional thing, but if you go dark build it does maximum damage, so if you want to maximize out your damage, choke bomb really provides with something really good. So in this case, once again, this one is optional. I'm going to put down the skills that are optional, and I'm going to leave with everything that is good. Miss Slash, this one is actually really good, even if you don't have the, what is it called, Heart Stab into Hong Moon, because that will just lose you out on some critical hits. But with this you will get maximum critical hits, and this is the easier one to get, so this is a necessity. But if you have Heart Stab Hong Moon, obviously take it. So lightning rod for the cooldown reduction is actually really good. This makes it way easier for you to do combos. Not taking bolt strike for a reason, because higher up they will always fuck you up. You can use this into a combo if you are good enough though, but for that you need to be very skilled on how to actually do this stuff. But once again, not entirely necessary. Spinal Tap maybe into 2s if you are up against Kung Fu Masters that do block, but in all fairness, this is not necessary. So this is basically the build that I use. Cyclone Sweep into daze as well, 3-second daze, and we got Sneak Attack into the daze as well for 2 seconds, which are obviously really great. Now within these builds there's obviously things that you can actually remove. So if you want to go for more utility, you can go for the Lotus Escape. Now you don't need the Spinal Tap per se, but it's still good. If you think Lightning Rod is the cooldown is still not worth it, you can go for this. This is obviously a good way. I would not suggest going Smokescreen, because it will not save or allow you to do better combos whatsoever. So let's see, now I have 6 points left. Now sidestep left is optional. You can go for just a normal shadow dance, just all the same. It works pretty good if you get it popping. So this one is optional as well as the choke bomb into here. So now I have 11 points left with everything that is decent and or optional. So this would be it for the skill build itself. Now it is all about using it, right guys? So most of the time let me show several options on where I actually do my damage and how to do several combos. So here's a luxury.